So go to Trello.com and then click Get Trello for free. And that should let you sign up for an account where you can use any of the pre-registered accounts you already have, like Google or Microsoft, or you can type in your email. And then you can name your workspace, which is basically my Trello. You don't need to invite anyone else to it unless you'll be collaborating with your husband or something like that. And now here's the tricky part where they'll try and get you to sign up for Trello Premium, but you don't want to start a free trial of Premium because then it would try and switch you to the paid version after the trial. You just want to take me to Trello. So now we're in the free version. So now you can go to the link that I provided to get to the Trello board. And then once you're on the Trello board, you don't want to go and do anything yet because you need to click Create Board from Template. What you're looking at here is just the template, and clicking Create Board from Template, keeping the cards and template cards, you'll then have this copied into your own account. So now I'm looking at this on my account, which should look the same on your account from a computer. The formatting looks a bit differently if you're doing this from your phone. On your phone, you have to swipe right to see all of these different columns. So now I'll just explain how this template actually works and how you can easily plan out your whole holiday season. So in the top, there's a card that you can click to get the instructions to download the PDF version of this if you don't already have it. It's more of an ebook style if you just like to read through and learn. And underneath that is the journaling activity. So before you get in and actually start planning, I've got this short little activity to reflect on what your values are around Christmas and setting your intent for these holiday celebrations. You can write your answers in the comments here, blah, 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 and then that will show up in the comments here to refer back to. You could also write things out on a piece of paper and then take a photo of it and upload it as an attachment. The rest of the columns are all different parts about planning for Christmas. So the first one is decorations, and there's some information on going more eco with your decorations this year. And any decorations you want to list out, you can add them to this checklist, and then you'll have actionable tasks to do to get your decorations all set up. Anything that you've added to any of the checklists in this template, you'll be able to see what has been done on the outside of the card. So all of these things on Trello, they call them cards. The whole page is a board. Each of these columns are lists, and then each thing on the columns is a card. So the next card down is shopping trips, where I explain how you can use this as a shopping list that you can take with you to the different trips that you'll be going on, whether it's getting food supplies for the holidays or any of your Christmas gift shopping trips. The next card down is home traditions and activities. So anything that you do in your home as a bit of a Christmas tradition, whether it's making a gingerbread house or anything like that, you can add that in here. The next one down is where I give you some advice on clothing and accessories over Christmas. I know that getting Christmas specific clothing and all the hair and earrings and all of that is quite popular, but I give you some tips on how to dress festive without harming the environment. And then I challenge you to go through your wardrobe and see what clothes you already have that will make you feel festive these holidays. If you want, you can take photos of them and add them as attachments here on this card as you get invited to events and want to brainstorm what you have to wear. The final card on this to-do list column is to make time for joy, where I explain a little blurb about making sure you do make time for joy these holidays, and you can make a list of joyful experiences that you want to get into these holidays. The next column is the present planner. So if you click the card on top, it explains how to use the present planner. And the card underneath that is some tips on wrapping sustainably, and you can make a list of supplies that you need to get there too. And here is an info card about how to think more sustainably about gifts. And there's an attachment here with some gift ideas that are sustainable as well. How to actually use this present planner. The next card down is a gift recipient template. So when you go into here, you can create card from template, and then you can name it as the person or a person that you're getting a gift for. So let's just say grandma, and now this is a whole new card about buying a present or presents for grandma. In the description here, I explain how this card works, but basically you can add items that you want to buy here. Let's just say we can get her a leak-proof takeaway mug. If we wanted to, we could write comments here with links to things that we're thinking of buying. And then when we have acquired the presents and ticked them off, then we'll need to wrap them. So any presents that we do end up buying, we can add them here as presents that need to be wrapped. So then to add more people, you just go back into here and create a card from the template and name it as the next person you're buying a gift for. You should be able to just go through and write a big list of, or a small list probably, or a small list of anyone that you're buying a present for. After you've planned out presents, then you can come over here to the 2 events tabs. So there are events that you are attending and events that you're hosting. So there's a card on the top of each of these lists that explain how to use the events planner. But basically in the events attending template, you can create a card from a template here of events that you're thinking of going to. Let's just say Grandma's Christmas dinner. And then you can go down the list here and go, are you bringing any presents? And you can go, yes, presents for dad and stepmom, grandma's present. Are you bringing any food or drinks? Yep, I'm going to bring beers, poppers for the kids, and some roast veggies, and chips and dip. And then if you need to plan out an outfit, you can write in here the red shirt, white pants combo. And there you go. You've got everything you need to organize for that event that you're attending laid out in this event planner. And if you are attending any other events, then you can use the event template and create a card from that. So if you are hosting any events, there's a bit more to think about than going to an event. So there are several checklists in here of things that you can think about to get ready for that event. It makes planning and hosting so easy. You can just go down these different categories, think about what you need to organize and write it all out, and then it will create this checklist for you. And then from the outside of the cards, you can see what has been done and what needs doing on a very simple, like 0 out of 6 task type format. And over on the last column, there's just some tasks for post-Christmas. So the first card is about receiving presents. I explain a little bit about how presents can affect clutter and waste and what you can do about that, even though you don't have full influence over what people give you. You can come up with a wish list of ideas for when people ask what you'd like, and you could even put a list of links on a Pinterest board or something like that if you wanted as well. At Christmas, when you unwrap your presents, you can keep the wrapping paper aside, unbox any gifts and cut the tags off, etc. And then you can separate your waste into the different piles. So you can sort the different wrapping and packaging into the waste type pile, like reuse, recycling, soft plastic, and landfill, so that you can reduce waste at your actual Christmas celebration with the gifts that you receive. And I've got one last card on this board called Post Christmas. So after the big celebrations, you can find a home for all your presents, organize your fridge to prioritize leftovers so you can avoid that food waste, and then pack away your decorations and give them a home until next year at the end of the holiday season. There you go. That is the template to completely plan out your holidays in an eco and sustainable way, stress-free, with the whole planning process laid out here. So you just have to go through it, have a little think about the prompts, and then it's basically planned for you. Make sure you've got the Trello app on your phone so you can use this on the go and have it as your little hub to completely take the stress out of this year's Christmas.